Hey guys, what is going on? This is your old pal CHH. So this was going to be a video. Basically, I'm going to give you everything I know on this. Now, excuse my sense of unenthusiasm. I'm exhausted. I'm just getting off of my fourth 12-hour shift, which is really kind of a first world problem. I'm very grateful to have a job and everything, but I'm tired. But I want to get this out because I said I would do it. I've been getting a lot of questions about this, and it's my own fault. I have teased a little bit here and there. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys every bit of information I've been told, and this video is probably going to end up being more of a, well, yeah, that makes sense when you hear this, okay? So here's what we know publicly about all the Elm Street stuff, and I'm going to tell you everything that I've been told, guys, so don't worry about that. We're going to get right into it. Here's what we know for certain. We know that Part 1 obviously came out this past month in October, and it did really well. It was damn near a smash success. I'd like to see the figures on Elm Street 1. I'd like to think that they're probably pretty high. Just the excitement of like the view counts on those reviews I did for both of them were pretty good. And across the board, the review, the interest is so high. The sales from Part 1 were so high. So yeah, I definitely think that. I definitely think Warner Brothers was like, okay, yeah, we got to do the sequels immediately after that, if not having already planned it. I'm sure they had probably had it on the docket, but there's no issue to think that if it tanked, they would have stopped it. So that happens. Before the release, because I need to give you the context of all this, before the release, we did see people reporting through social media, like Elm Street sequels coming out on home video, sequels, that sort of thing. Like we're teasing that basically the rest of the series was coming out on 4K. There was even a notion of the remake coming out on 4K too, which you never know. I mean, I don't think that's going to be the case right now, but you never know. It could be included in this. What I'm about to say, this collection. So there was a lot of rumors and innuendos about this whole thing. So what ended up happening right as Elm Street 1 was getting ready to come out, we saw Rachel Talalay, which I covered this, on her own Instagram, say that she was in the process of remastering Freddy's Dead in that exact moment in time. She actually posted being at Warner Brothers. She posted the lot. She showed the movie. She was remastering it. So that right away told us, okay, yeah, these are coming. These are absolutely coming. So this is what happened. When I did that video, it got across. I guess it got across the eyes of people that either are involved or know people that are involved or very close to the situation. I had over 5 less than 10 people hit me up. Now, obviously, I'm not going to say who these people are, and I'm not going to say what I'm saying is fact, because that would be not smart of me to do. But the consensus of everything that has been said to me privately about this has all been very much the same across the board, with the exception of leaving out one thing from a few people. And all of this is going to make sense. So this is not me trying to do a video saying I'm Mr. Cool, I'm on the inside. No, I'm no better than anybody else. I just happen to have a YouTube channel where I like talking about Elm Street, and I guess some people see it that have information, or supposedly have information. But listen, let me just say this right off the bat. Yeah, this doesn't look like it's an Arrow Video thing, a Scream Factory thing, or anything like that. This is definitely, in my opinion, a Warner Brothers thing for sure. So what happened was, when I did that video about Rachel Talalay showing that off, people started reaching out to me and saying, oh yeah, the rest are coming. They're putting out the rest next year. And common sense to me when I hear this from all these people, that means like, oh, it's going to be a box set, because why release them individually, like one after another, for like how many months period of time? That doesn't make any sense. So right away, that was telling me, okay, this is probably going to be a box set. And the second thing I heard, now this wasn't from all these people that reached out to me. Some of them saying, hey, I work for Warner Brothers, and others saying, hey, I'm close with people. So those are that's the situation I'm dealing with these sorts of people. Some of them have said to me that, and this is exciting if it's true, guys, there's going to be uncut versions of some of these movies Part 5 being the most notable one. There has been a lot of speculation on whether that footage has disappeared or not. Obviously, if there's anybody watching this that absolutely knows, you can feel free to reach out to me if you want to. And obviously, it would be anonymous. I'm not going to say anybody's name if you want to hit me up about this. But what I was hearing from a number of these people that have hit me up, the consensus was more than one movie is going to have not necessarily uncut. That might be the incorrect word, but they are going to have inserted extended gore scenes like they did in Part 5, which I guess could be considered uncut. But I don't know if it's going to be an official uncut or not. I don't. Let's just say it's Part 3. I don't know if Chuck Russell is going to come in and reapprove this cut, and then they're going to call it the director's cut or not. I don't know about that. I don't know if they're going to be on the bonus features, kind of the way they did with Friday the 13th Part 2. At least 5 of these people have told me this, that there's going to be gore inserts, stuff that was trimmed for the MPAA in these. And it's going to be, from what I understand, a collection. That was the other thing. I never heard anything about individual releases. I heard, oh yeah, it's going to be a collection. Then what ended up happening was this. A few days ago, I had a few people hit me up with this. I'll show this right now. This is a supposed leak of the Warner Brothers home video release schedule. And as you can see, it looks like Elm Street is going to be coming out in, off memory, I don't know because I'm not looking at the picture, but it was either August or September, which makes sense, a summer movie. Now, obviously, this could very well be faked, or it could be subject to change, but it looks like in September is when A Nightmare on Elm Street collection would come out. I do think that if you look at the other one, I'll show this right now, for quarter one, it does show Constantine, 7, and Amadeus, and I do think that 7 is actually coming out right about this time, so that's correct. But again, I'm not going to explicitly say that what you're seeing, the release scheduling, is a fact, but if I had to put money on it, I would say, yeah, that's probably pretty accurate, if not accurate all the way. This is what I think the box set's going to look like. Exhibit A, ladies and gentlemen, this was the Rocky collection from Warner Brothers. And it was a box set like this. And I know that's not going to make anybody happy, what I'm showing you right now. But I think that's going to be what we're looking at, something to the equivalent of this. Now, there is some hope that because this is Elm Street and they saw how successful Part 1 did on physical media, there is a chance they could do something a little bit more premium, if not in America, overseas. But that's what we're looking at. So, I don't know about if Part 3, if Freddy's Dead is going to have any sort of 4K. I don't know that, guys. You have to apologize on that. I don't have that information. And that's where we're standing. So, it looks like we're going to have a collection come out next summer. And there is a strong possibility, I feel like it's a strong possibility that it's going to have it's going to have hopefully not only Part 5 in 4K uncut, but also there's going to be actually more movies that are going to have gore inserts put back into the movies, and possibly a lot of stuff that none of us have ever seen before. So, guys, I wanted to wait till I wanted to wait a little while to talk about this because I would reach out to people and I would have people hit me up and say, "Hey, listen, I saw your video. I know blah blah blah, or I work at blah blah blah. Here's what we're dealing with." I feel bad. I feel like nobody's gonna like this news. To be honest with you, I feel nobody is excited about the prospect of getting a box set like this. But I'm just telling you, I'm not here to. I don't want to get your hopes up. So that's what we're looking like, guys. I don't know. I feel like there's going to be such a negative reception to this because people are going to be like, "Are you kidding me? That's what we have to look forward to." There you have it. Now, in terms of special feature and things like that, guys, I have no idea. Probably not much. I mean, probably not much. I wouldn't expect anything. But listen, I hope that this video is not necessarily wrong, but it's better news than what I'm saying. But yeah, for the people that were saying, I saw some people say, "Dude, it better be an Arrow box set come on, like, no. There's no chance Warner Brothers doing that. No. I know that they just licensed the remake to Friday and they did Trick or Treat, but I mean, this is a different ball of wax. They saw how popular their part 1 probably was. So there you have it, guys. I'm going to leave it at that. Sorry if this was a little long-winded or rambling. I'm very tired, but I'm giving it to you guys exactly the way I can, just raw, real, and authentic. I guess share your thoughts down below on all that news, and if you've heard different things, let me know. But that's what I've told you is basically across the board what I've been told privately and pretty much every way. So we'll see. We'll see, but I would expect something like this, guys. There you have it. Your old pal CHH. Let me know your thoughts on this down below, and I'll see y'all next time. Huge, giant thank you to all of my Patreon supporters. Without you guys, this would not be possible. To get behind-the-scenes photos, videos, music, private live streams, and much more, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1 a month. Thank you to my patrons.